Hey everybody, Crappy's here. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Well, I've been working on a lot of strategies where you go up when you lose. Different ones. My last 3 or 4 videos have been that. And every one of them I get all excited about because they win so good. Until they don't. Then they don't win. Then they lose big. So, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying they're kind of where you're going to lose eventually. Any strategy that goes up. So anytime you're playing something or you see it, you're eventually going to lose, but you're probably going to win for a period of time. The period of time is you don't know when that period of time is. So I'm going back to my basics here. You guys remember my feed the 6 and 8? Where I just was on the 9 and 5 low investment strategy, and you just wait on the big shooter to build up the 6 and 8 and win. Today I went to Three Kings Casino in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, which is kind of a funny casino. It is actually in mobile homes, like portable, like them old classrooms type things. That's what it's in. It's actually really nice. You don't have that feel except from the outside. When you're inside, they've got it really nice. It's really clean. People are friendly. And they've really got a good $10 craps. And it's $10 total bet. So you can actually play. A lot of people were playing 3, 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. And you can do that. And it's actually good. I went in there and I started playing cold table. And cold table is usually my go-to winning strategy. It always does good. I'll be dang if there wasn't like 20 plus rolls going on. And I bought in for $200. I was down to $30 in no time. But I worked my way out of it with this strategy. I've kind of adjusted this to a $10 table. What I was playing there was 24 on the 6 and the 8. This would be the bubble crap strategy. 24 on the 6 and the 8. When you hit, that pays you 14. I was throwing an extra dollar in and doing $10 and $5. And then every time I'd hit, $10, $5. Every time an 8 hit. And then I'd only collect on the 9 and the 10, the 5 and the 4. Same thing with the 6. The only exception I would make is if one side's built up and the other one isn't, I wouldn't build it up over here. I'd go to that side. And I got it built up, and I had some really good profits. Like I walked out of there with $500 something. And I only started this strategy with $30. But I started it playing at the 3, 3, 1, 1, and then was building it up. And then I went to $6 on the 6 and the 8. And then I was going $4 and $3 pressing over here. And that's where I started making some money. When I got to 100, then I started playing it the $24 way, which is really what cranks in the money. And something else I did, I was watching it had a thing in the right corner. It told you how much you had totally bet. And when you're pressing, unless you sit there and count it all up, when it got close to $100, I would pull it all down and go to back to the $6. And because the way I'm seeing it is, if you have that much money that you've built up out of $24 over 100, it's going to take at least 3 more hits or so before you would make more than the amount that you already have. That's your money. So anyway, I would put it back in here, and I think that's one of the main reasons I won. Did so good. All right, pass line wasn't necessary, and I don't play it unless I have to. If you're the shooter, you might need more money. I've got a $560 bankroll, and we're going to come out and see how it goes. All right. Make sure I got 560. There's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 60. Yep. All right. 6 is our point. So I'm going to give 56 to the dealer. All right, there's my 56. And the setup will be 10, 10, 18. That's what I've come up with for playing on a real table. On the bubble craps, you can do it a little different. All right, so we've got a pretty good investment here, $560 to get through 10, and let's see if we can pull out a win here. All right, we rolling. We got a 5. That'll pay us 14. We'll take it ugly here, so I don't have any ones. I always tell the dealer that way when I hit 49, that I usually drop one. If I don't have $1, I say, you'll have to pay me ugly. And that means pay me the 49 without, that's a lot of chips to count out. And I'm not calling them ugly. That's my joke. I don't know if it's funny or not. All right, there's another 5. This time we'll take 15 for 1. There is a 12. There is a 9. Pays 14 for 1. There is the 8. Now we get to start building up. The reason I put that on here, you could get away with the 24, but I think on a real table having the 18 on there could be a big deal. You could just play 44 inside, but this works out so sweet. Pays me this, pays me 21, and I go over here. I'm gonna keep the $1, but later on that'll turn into a buy bet, and that's where that $1 come in handy. It's cool that it pays you 21. You can spread out. Plus your 9 needs to build up quicker. That way they both pay you a nice pay. Do you understand that? I hope you do. Hope you're having a good day. There's a 4. There is a 12. There is a 5. We are smoking the 9s and 5s, aren't we? All right, that'll pay us 14 for 1. I think we just about got our $50 back. So we need to get a hit over on the other side. There's an 8. That is great. It's going to pay us 21. Normally I would build up this side, but since I haven't built that up yet, I'm going to go ahead and build it up and go $10 over here. All right. And there's the 9. There we go. We got 20 on the 9. That'll pay us $28. Collected our first green chip, and we are on a roll. There is another 5. We got 20 on there. That's going to pay us 28. And we hit the 8. All right, the 8 will pay us $21. We will make that 30. This will be 20, which will turn into a buy bet, which that means it'll pay us 2 to 1 instead of paying us the odds. And this will turn into 30. And we are getting built up. So basically all this is a way to build up your outside numbers. And these are always used for pressing. It just kind of gives you a plan for pressing, I guess you'd say. That's basically all it is. And there's a 7 out right when we got it all looking pretty. We got it all looking pretty. I'm going to leave my 56 up here. 55, 56. I'm going to leave it up here, and once we get the point set, I will just pay for it. That'll save me time from having to stack all that out. I do that a lot when I'm practicing myself. All right. I don't want nobody to think I'm cheating. There's a 7. You'll see what I got going here in a minute. There's a 10. All right, here's my 56. That's how much it took. I ain't got to take the time to set all that up. We get to roll the dice a couple more times. All right. We hit the 8 the hard way. It's going to pay us 21. We're going to make that 20, that 10, select the 1. And we hit a craps 3. And we hit the 9. The 9 has 20 on it, will pay us 28. We're on our way to getting our 56 back plus some. There is another 9. we actually did it. Got our money back. We are in profit land on this shooter. Here we go. And we hit the 6. We get to build the other side up. It's going to pay us 21. Alright. And we roll it. We hit another 6. We get to build it up again. 21. That will, the 4 will turn into a buy bet, which we will buy. The 5 will have 30 on it. We'll clean that up a little bit. And we roll it. There is a 10. That's a point hit. $10 on that. It's going to pay us 18. Oops. There's our 18. And we are coming out and our bets are off. There is a 6 the hard way. New point. And we hit another 6. Ooh, point hit. Pays us 21. I'm going to build it up on this side. So we're going to have a $40 5. We are going to have a $30 4. We already paid $1, so we haven't really got into the second dollar yet. It's actually $1.50. So they may or may not make you pay the other dollar. I'm going to say not on my table. All right, coming out. There is a 4 for a point. I would like to have that 4 as a hit. All right, let's roll. We got a 10. It's going to pay us 18. And we're rolling. We hit the 4. Look at that. I like it. I like it. I like it. So 30 on the 4 will pay us 60. And we will have to pay for the 30. So $1 will go back. Maybe $2, but we're only paying $1 here at this table. And we are coming out. This kind of gives you some upside when you press like that. But you can have it where you never hit the 6 and 8 in time, and it's just a shuffle of the dice that just don't work out. So just throwing that in your favor. There's some snake eyes. There is a 5. Ain't nothing you can do about what the combination of the dice. We rolling. Craps 3. There is a 10. That'll pay us 18. Let me get rid of some of these white here. I'll drop 5 more. Give me a green chip. All right. We are doing fine. And we hit an 8. We get to build up the other side now. It's going to pay us 21. Going to make that 30. Going to make that a buy bet at 20. This is going to be 30. Clean that up a little bit. We're looking good. We hit a 3. Some snake eyes. See a horn, bet a horn. That's what they say. There's the 5. That's a point hit. All right, we got 40 on the 5, which pays us 56, which was our original start. So that's pretty nice. We'll collect that up. And we are coming out again. There's a craps 3. There is a 5. Now, when I was playing on the bubble craps machine, we were probably at the level, because if you look, we got 40, 30, 20, 30. I would have dropped down to the $6 level and went ahead and collected that, because that would have been like collecting 4 more hits, you know? But then, you know, it's always that sad feeling when you pull a bet down and then the next number it rolls. but it might not be that number that rolls. Right? All right, we roll. There's a 12. We hit that 10 with 20 on it by a bet. It's going to pay us 40 bucks. We're going to collect that. We're going to have to rebuy it. Some casinos will make you rebuy it, some won't. This one does. All right. And we hit the 6. Ooh, doggy. We building up again. Pays us 21. All right. This has what, 30, 40? That's going to go to 50. That is going to go to 40. And we will have to pay another dollar now. And this one's going to go to 50. How you like it so far? But I will say this, it don't always work like this. It is right now. All right, there's a craps 3. There is an 8, and that is great. We are building up on the other side. What I like about it is you have your plan, you know what you're doing. All right, that is going to be 40 bucks there. That is going to turn that into 30, which we will not have to pay an extra buy on that. Not in my casino anyway. All right, we're rolling. We hit the 9 with 40 on the 9. It's going to pay us 56. So collect. We are rolling. And we hit the 6. We are building up again. Here's 21. That's going to go to 60. Let's see, that's 40. It's going to go to 50. So I don't think we'll have to pay again on that one. We'll keep it. We'll have to pay again until 60. All right. I guess I can clean that up a little bit. Hey, look at this. We're getting all the thanks chips. There is another 6. I'm digging it. Hot diggity. Alright, that's going to go to 70. That's going to go to 60. And we will have to add another buy bet. Another $1. So now we've got $3 invested in buys over there. We hit that 4. We are happy. We hit that 10. That's not bad at all. It's going to pay us 60 bucks. There's 30 over there, so we'll buy it again. Look at this. I'm going to have to bring out some chips. I had to talk to the pit boss about bringing out some more chips. Alright, we rolling. I don't want to stress to you that it don't always work like this. I had maybe 4 shooters all day that built up like this. So we are really in a good one right now. Just the combination of things. Alright, there's some snake eyes. See a horn, bet a horn. There's a 5. Point hit. What we at? 50, 60, 70. 70 pays $98. I'm going to drop $2. And let's bring out some black chips. I'm going to collect a black chip. Look at that. Look at that. And remember what I said about it would be time to bring this down? I'm not doing it here, but it would make sense when you're paying with your real money. Because that's kind of why I did it. When I'm playing with my real money, I would have already had all that over here. And then started back over again. Alright, coming out. Bets are off. There's an 8. Alright, here we go. We hit the 9. The 9 has 30, 40 bucks on it. And what does 40 pays? 56. Which is what we started with this shooter. We collect a Mundo. There's a 5. We got 70 on the 5, don't we? 50, 60, 70. 70 on the 5 pays 98. I'm going to drop $2 and get another black chip. Hot Dang, look at that. Yo, 11. Oops, and we got a 6. Ooh, we get to build that side back up again. We are pressing. All right, that's going to go to 80. That is going to go to 50, 60, 70. So we shouldn't have to pay another thing here, but this one went to 80. Clean it up a little bit. Looking awful pretty. I'm gonna hate when I have to take all that down. Maybe I never will. Maybe I'll never stop. Oh, here's an 8. Point hit. Pays us 21. All right. $10 on here gives us 10, 20, and this is going to make that 40, which that will end up having to pay another $1. And this one, it will be at 50. And we are coming out. And just think, all this come from that original bet. And I've tried it without putting anything on the 9 and the 5. It just starting out of the middle. And it just seemed like it needed that boost because sometimes the 6 and the 8 don't hit early in the strategy. All right, here we go. We got a 6. All right. There is another 6. That's a point hit. Pays us 21. Any strategy would do good on this one, guys, because this is one heck of a roll. All right, we're at 80. That's going to 90. We're at 50, 60, 70. This one's going to 80, which will require another $1. And we are coming out. So this isn't your best judge of this strategy because anything would win. There is a 10 on the end. And we got 40. That's going to pay 80. And that is going to be $2 buy bet for 40. So I'll get 3 and change. And looky here, we're running out of green chips again. Hot dang. All right, we rolling. 7 out. That's crazy. We only got through 3 shooters. It's my awesome dice setting. That's what it is. My awesome dice setting. All right, we are already 23 minutes and we only got through 3 shooters. We have banked and made it. I kind of hate it because that doesn't show the downside for when you struggle with this strategy, because that was just some good shooting. And I had some shooters like that today, and that's how I made so much, even playing at a lesser level. All right, let's play one more. Let me stick this up here, and I'll lay out 56. We'll see if we can do it again. All right, let's get a point, and then I'll pay my 56, and we'll roll on. There's an 8. All right, there's my 56. And we rolling. There's an 8. That's a point hit. It's going to pay us 21. Going to make that 20. We'll make that 10. Collect the 1, and we are coming out. And we got a 6. There's an 8. Another 8. That is great. 21. Now, usually I would build that side up, but I'm going to build this side so I can get it built up a little bit over here anyway. All right. Yo, 11. There's a 4. It's going to pay us 18. It's our first real collect on this shooter. We've been just building up and we 7'd out. So we lost money on that shooter. So you see, if you had a bunch of those, that it wouldn't quite be as pretty as it looks right now. All right, we started with 560? Yep. Let's get that out of here first, and then we'll see what we made. But it don't, like I keep saying, 560. Right there's our 560. All this is profit. Hot dang. Hot dang, Miss Agnes. I don't know how, somebody count up how many rolls that was. There's 15 right there. That was a long shooter right there. Alright, there's a hundo. There is a hundo. There is two hundo. Original 560, which we didn't even touch. We didn't even get through all of it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75, 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 81. Almost $700 in profit. And that does show the upside, but it does not show the ugly side to this strategy. Because there was a couple times where I struggled where it just never got spread out enough to start collecting. So that's why you need to have a pretty good sized bankroll. And you could play this at any level. I would like to see what it did at the $25 level. Man, imagine playing at the $100 level. If you did 120, 120, and maybe like 50, 50, and then put the 100 every hit with an 8, 100 up, and then 50 over here, and just keep pounding it up. Whew. I think it would be amazing. It would be a lot of risk though, because like I said, if the dice don't go in your favor, then you don't win. That's I think that pretty much sums up everything. It's kind of like in football. What you need to do is score more points than the other team, and then you win. And kind of like in this, yeah, you need to get more money than you put into it to win. That's my logic. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. Crappy says, don't crap out.